Good.
We're live, everybody. Happy Halloween month, everybody. Donna says she gets nervous when we get close to starting our hangout, so I thought
I
I'd let
do.
you know.
I do. You know how your stomach gets all twistily and everything, And it's like, oh man, am I going to remember everything? And actually, once you get started, then it all kind of comes out natural, but it's the preparation, I guess. So I do.
Well, we're nerds that want to share with you our values. So I don't know, maybe I don't know, but hey guys, I hope you guys are having a great October. I wanted to thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle Grigsby. I am one of the blog babes, and I'm here with my fellow business partner, Donna Rios, who's going to be sharing some value today for you. We are here to help you establish your brand and establish an online presence by giving you blogging and social media tips. Gosh, that sounded really good, didn't it, Donna?
It really did. You sounded really professional, Michelle.
Well, I do have my hands crossed. Maybe that's why. But anyway, without any further ado, we want to keep this, around 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Dawn and let her give you some value. And if you guys have any questions, hopefully you're on a page which allows you to do that. I will be monitoring those. So if you have any questions, ask some questions that's right below this video, and we'll go, I'll do the best I can to address those, and we'll just go ahead and get started. So Donna, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey everybody, like Michelle said, my name is Donna Rios, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about, when we talk about blogging can be an overwhelming topic in some, in many of our minds. I know when I first started off, it was so much information that you just, that it was hard to comprehend everything. And so when we're doing these trainings, I want to kind of be able to break some things down into, and Michelle,
Sorry.
flashing at me. I want to break things down so that even the beginners that are just coming online, they really can grab hold of the concepts that we're trying to teach. And they're not caught up in all the isms that we speak of, when we're online and we've been online for a little while. So anyways, with all that said, I want to talk about writing compelling headlines for you. I want to talk about writing compelling headlines for your blog posts because, when you're first starting off, and this would be a little side note, I guess you could say, before we kind of really get into the training. When you're first starting, if you have never written a blog post or haven't written anything, to be published online, my biggest advice I can give you is to write anyways. Don't worry about a title. Don't worry about your content so much. Don't worry about, what people are going to think. But I want you to start writing, because writing is a skill, and the more and more that you do it, the better and better you get, and you tend to develop your voice online, or your voice in writing, because we speak one way, but then many times we write a totally different way because we feel like we have to sound more educated, or like some people I know around here, my family members will say edumacated, and and that's okay to some degree, but people want to get to know you. And so that's our biggest whole concept of even trying to teach this stuff. So with our compelling headlines, headlines are the most important thing when it's the most important part of your copy, because that's what grabs your reader's attention. So when you have some bad headlines, or headlines that are really not going to grab the reader's attention, then you've lost right away, because the statistics out there are, when somebody goes to your blog post, you've got like 5 seconds to grab their attention, which that can be sounding a little disheartening. But if you have good content on there, and if you learn the craft of being able to write a good, compelling headline that's going to draw people in, that's going to get them to engage with the information that you're writing about, then you have a much better chance of getting a new subscriber, or follower that might subscribe to your RSS feeds or anything like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm not doing a lot of like actual training in the back end. I'm going to flip there, but I kind of wrote just a little just a Word document to kind of go through so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, and then we can and then we'll discuss them. So give me a second. Let me just share this here. Michelle? Hello?
Yes, it is so far. I see a black. There we go. I see it.
Oh, okay. So it's just a Word document. That's what you're seeing, right?
That's correct.
Okay, good deal. All right, so this is just something I just wrote kind of just not spur of the moment. I gave it a little thought, but they were the biggest things that I wanted to kind of get across to everyone. So first we're going to talk about the headline don'ts. And the first one is going to be a clunky URL. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to go into my dashboard and I'm going to show you exactly where you can fix this setting in your WordPress website. But if you look at this first URL, and it's just your website.com, and this is the next thing you're going to see is the date, and then it has a bunch of gobbledygook and a number and all that kind of stuff. That would be very hard for you to direct traffic to, and it's going to be very hard for Google to be able to even index that, because of the fact it's not very specific on what exactly you're talking about. So then on the bottom one, as you can see, it's yourwebsite.com with your post name. And the post name would be whatever you were writing about today. If it was like, you know, the weather's nice in Augusta, and that's my blog post title, then the post name would be the weather's nice in Augusta. So I'm just going to switch over here to, let me just pull this up real quick. And right here is going to be the back end of my WordPress website. And all you do is go down the left side, you're going to settings. And then once you're on settings, you're going to click on permalinks. And permalinks are just a way that your URLs are going to be set up when you're creating content for your website. So once you click permalinks, this is the page that you're going to come to. And back in the day, you know, people would, you know, most blog posts always had the date. It could have the sample post name. It might even have the author that wrote the post on here. But nowadays, it's just highly recommended that you just have right here where it says just sample post. And once I click on sample post, then it's going to automatically come down here to post name. And so when you create a new blog post, whatever the title is for that blog post, it is going to be automatically populated to your URL, which is going to be, just say mine, donnarios.com / great weather in Augusta, and that's my blog post name. So I just wanted to show you, you know, kind of the difference. So that's a place you can go and you can fix that. Now, if you've had a blog that you've been running for a long time and you're trying to fix the permalinks now that's where we can run into a little bit of issues, especially with indexing and all that kind of stuff through Google. But if you are just starting off with your WordPress blog, when you are getting ready to set everything up, once you installed WordPress, doing your settings and just going down the list of all those settings there, that's your first thing that you want to do. So anyway, so that's the clunky URLs. So, and this is another big kind of pet peeve of mine, is writing big blocks of content or copy. You know, this is just an image that I grabbed off of a page. And, you know, when you're writing your blog post, the biggest thing that you want to do is remember to keep things light and airy. And what I mean by that is that you have enough white space in there where it is easy on the eyes. Because if you, like, look at where I'm pointing to here, the number 2, this whole paragraph right here. Like, if I had to sit there and read that, I can guarantee you I haven't gotten past this bullet point right here, because most people today read copy online, they scan it, and they're looking for the bullet points. And if I'm looking for a bullet point and it grabs my attention, I might sit and read the first one or two, maybe three sentences, unless it's just exceptional, that it's something that I really want to learn. Then I'll go on and read longer. But most of the time, I'm just scanning, just kind of picking up things.
Hey, Donna, is there any way you can make that bigger?
I can.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, and it's not so much what this is saying, it's just showing how, how this is just so jumbled together. And even though it's a really clean, crisp font, it's just, it will be very tiring on your eyes. And so that's something that, you want to be able to minimize. So you want to write bullet points, and you want to write like 1 or 2, 3 sentences at the most under each bullet point, and then leave space. So let's see. Okay, the next. Okay, let me stay here. So the next one, then I'm just going to read off some of these other things, like plagiarism. Plagiarism is really big with bloggers, and you have to kind of be careful. Now there's plagiarism is just taking one context, one article off of a magazine subscription or wherever. You're taking it and you are putting it on your blog post and making it seem like it's coming directly from you. Now that's plagiarism. Now there's nothing wrong with you doing research, and I do this all the time. I might be doing a research topic, like on this, on creating compelling headlines. So I had, I searched it on Google. I probably had about 4 or 5 articles pulled up. I was scanning them, pulling the things out that I liked, whether it was a sentence, a headline, whatever. I pasted it into a Word document, and then I sit there. Once I got all the information in there, now I sit there and I craft it, and I transpose it back into my words, how I talk, and I, fix any grammar, putting any design, making sure my spaces are good, things like that. That you want people to be able to know that this is directly coming from you. This is not something that you just copied and pasted somewhere. Another one that we don't want to do is to publish less than one a month. Now, when you're first starting off in blog posting or even in blogging, and this is just like in social media, you have to be consistent. Consistency is the biggest key, and and I sit there and I listen to myself say that, and I struggle with this just like everyone else. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm sure Michelle can say the same thing. It is something that you have to plan on doing. So when you're first starting off online, you do need to kind of think about, where do you want to spend your time, and how are you going to get to the goals that you want to get to? And that's a whole nother topic on that that side of things. Let's see, where are we going now? So let's talk. Okay, so if we talked about all the, all the bad, I guess if you could say, all the things that you don't want to do, let's look at some of the value of a quality headline, what that can do for your blog post. So that's what I'm just going to kind of list a couple of these and then give you examples of these. Now these are going to be really easy, but when you read them, they kind of grab your attention, and how you can use these in any, pretty much in any industry. You can work it around and word it so that it will benefit your readers and also gravitate people towards you. So the first one is, who else wants blank? So it's kind of like fill in the blank. Who else wants what? Who else wants a great WordPress theme? Who else wants to get a higher paying job? Who else wants more fun and less stress? Who else wants to get more leads? Who else wants to learn how to build traffic? I mean, you can just go forever with just who else wants. And that's a great headline because it draws people in. So the second one, the secret of, and fill in the blank. The secret of successful podcasting, the secret of successful headline writing, the secret of successful traffic generating, the secret of successful lead capture. I mean, again, these are just, they're fill in the blanks, but I want you to be able to take these and use them in your headline so that it can gravitate and you can be able to pull people in to your marketing funnels. So another one, here's a method that's helping blank to blank. So what are we kind of saying? So you're just filling in the blank. So here is a method that's helping homeowners save hundreds on insurance. Here's a method that's helping children learn how to read sooner. Here's a method that's helping bloggers write better post titles. Again, it's just filling in the blank, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to write these down and put the little blanks, and then you go fill in the blanks for your specific niche. It can be across the board. It doesn't have to be just the work online or the home business or the weight loss or, any of that. It doesn't have to be. It can be across any board. So another one, little known ways to fill in the blank. Little known ways to save on your heating bill, little known ways to grow your online business, little known ways to lose weight quickly and safely. As you can see, they're just drawing people in. It's going to spark somebody's attention, and they're going to say, oh, well, let me see what that is. Another one is get rid of a problem, and whatever the problem is, once and for all. So maybe an example of that would be get rid of your unproductive work habits once and for all. Get rid of carpet stains once and for all. Get rid of, lack of leads once and for all. So again, it's just filling in the blanket. So there's a really easy and simple process to go through, but it's learning the technique of how to ask the questions and getting people to draw in to, and be engaged in what you're writing. Here's a quick way to solve what? So here's a quick way to solve how to get over a cold. Here's a quick way to potty train. Here's a quick way to back up your hard drive. Here's a quick way to start a blog. Here's a quick way to master social media. I mean, if I had any of these titles and they were coming across my desk, I probably would click on one of them, so I could learn whatever it is, especially if it was within my niche. So the last one I'm going to share with you is have a or blank, build a blank so you can be proud of. So let's look at that. It says, build a body that you can be proud of. Have a smile that you can be proud of. Build a blog network that you can be proud of. So build your home business that you can be proud of. Build an online business. Think about all the things that you can do, and just, to be able to draw people in. And these are just some of the pretty simple examples that I wanted to leave you with, just on copywriting. These are really copywriting skills, and you can find more online, of course, and everything. But if you would like, Michelle, do you have anything that you want to kind of add to?
This is absolutely amazing, Donna. I'm just, what you were just saying, my mind is going a million miles an hour, like all these compelling, you can use these for your email headlines. You can use them for not only your blog posts, but you can also use them for your social media posts, Great stuff. Those are awesome. Awesome, because one of them you're addressing a pain. Hopes that, things that people, those are awesome headlines. Right. Are we going to give people access to this?
Right. What I was going to do is, and we are now at a point where our website, theblogbabes.com, is able to receive visitors. And we don't have a lot of content out there yet, but what we want to do is, if you would like access to us if you would like access to, getting ready for our launch and, our trainings and the products that we're going to be producing. We do want you to go to theblogbabes.com. We have a little sign-up form there, and I want you to sign up. And what we're going to do is I'm going to create these titles and then give you some examples of how you can use them in a PDF, so you will have in front of you a PDF that you can download for to write compelling headlines, so that this way, when you're ready to get started, or maybe you're just stuck and you just kind of need a little spark of inspiration, then you can pull this up, you can kind of read over it, and you'll know exactly what to do. So anyways, so we're going to give you access to that. You will be emailed that if you sign up starting today. If you sign up with anything, then with our little form, then you will be automatically emailed that. So Michelle, you want to say anything on that?
Fantastic. Yes. So go to theblogbabes.com, subscribe to our email list, and we will immediately send you the PDF as a free gift on how to write these compelling headlines that Donna just gave you. In addition to that, we will continue to update you with additional trainings that we're doing, giving you little tips and tricks. And then, of course, as we roll out our courses, we'll also give you information to that as well. But we don't spam, so go ahead and subscribe to that so that you can get on our email list and get tons of value so you guys can look like rock stars.
Right. And we created a little video on there too, so let us know what you think about that also.
Okay. Yes, and that is something also that we can also be sharing with you as well. So
right.
we have got a lot of nuggets up our sleeves, guys. We are so excited to be sharing them with you. So make sure that you are connected to us, because we would love to have you be a part of our community. And yeah, so we're just really excited. And Donna, that was some amazing value. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that.
You are more than welcome.
And the part about the plagiarizing, that is something that I struggle with as well, because I do a lot of research. But guys, this is a great way for you to stand out, is, follow all of the thought leaders in the industry. And then what I do is I just take that information and I just combine it, and I put it together like as a blog post and provide value, whether it's through my social media or my blogging. And what's cool about that, though, is as you are curating this information from other thought leaders, you are going to create followers yourself, because they know that you're going to be the go-to person for that information. So whatever niche you're in, whatever network marketing company, whatever affiliate company that you're promoting, you're marketing, the thing is that you want to know who your target audience is, so they feel like you're speaking directly to them, right? And with that, be providing that information. You want to be following all the thought leaders in that industry, so that you can be thought of as a thought leader as well by people that are brand new to the industry. And that is probably one of the best ways for you to gain a following and get people to join your business, is just by getting that information and just sharing it. And what's cool is that Donna and I are going to be sharing with you all the tools that you need to be able to share what you're learning. So we're going to teach you, how to use video marketing to how to use video marketing to share your message. We're going to share with you how to market your message. We're going to be sharing with you how to utilize social media, and so on and so forth. But I think a lot of people are scared taking that first step. And when we first started doing this a year ago, I started doing Google Hangouts, and it was just, hey, I'm just going to start doing Google Hangouts and start teaching what I know. And as a result, I've generated a following. Donna has a following, because we just started sharing what we know. And it could be the tiniest, simplest little thing, but it could be a huge aha for somebody. And that's the biggest thing, is when you start thinking of yourself as a provider of value, you will become a leader, and people will follow you, and they will join your business. So with that, I am going to bid you adieu. Are we done, Donna? Do we have anything else?
Yeah. No, that was all that I had today.
Short and sweet. Perfect. So with that, guys, we're going to bid you adieu, and please go to theblogbabes.com and make sure that you are a subscriber, and we will chat with you later.
Talk soon.
Cheers, guys.